Go.
Good morning, sir. I'm Jubilin S. De Jesus, DPSA researcher of Barubo National High School, and we would like to ask a few questions for our research. This is our first question, sir. Can you please describe the politics during the time of your time and your observation since you were registered as a voter?
Politics in Barubo, the whole
Yes, sir.
started in the year 1960 during the creation of municipality and the regular municipality from the mother municipality of Bianga. So that time, there was no money politics before. Legitimately, voters are within the principle of choosing the officials of the town regardless of money. And time after time, it started during the time of Mayor Balahay, entertainment, and preparation for during the time of voting. The people, the voters, invited the voters to eat, and there was a little amount due for the voters. So that started the way how we look politics. And up this time, money politics now is being involved, so that we could no longer choose definitely the right person, only man, the official of the town, because those not modesty aside, even not less in qualification, for as long as you have much money, you will won in politics system. So far that is the view of the political arena in the municipality of Barubo. Any question more?
Okay, this is our last question, sir. Please compare the politics here in Barubo before and present.
How many years?
Before, sir.
Before? Actually, before, if we could have to remember that the first mayor of the municipality of Barubo was Mayor Felix Orbistondo, the father of attorney Felix Berto Orbistondo, our present mayor. Who had succeeded in the second term was Mayor Domingo Sarcos before. So during the time of Mayor Domingo Sarcos, it is the voters that spent for the victory of Mayor Sarcos, not so himself personally. So that was the very best time when we look on politics in Barubo, that it is the will of the people for them who may sit down as the chief executive municipality. But then this time, and I may say before, politics is not what is not so harsh. This is not cheating, because it is the people who watch us during the election, who watch their votes, who watch their leaders. But this time now is more on cheating, more on what's as we see, it tends to not honest and fair election, because they have to spend more, so they want to won during the time of election. So what we need this time is, as Pierre stated in the letter, is represented, and Sir Alex is Miss Tola, your teacher moderator, no? Then it was Ma'am Brenda. It is Ma'am Brenda was the principal, and the DIC. As stated, part of it is political change. How could we make the political change? What we need is more on education. What we need is to inject in the mind of the youth how politics would run, how we could change political change in Malaki Barubo. Not even then in Malaki Barubo, that the whole country. What we lack so much is we don't definitely have a correct time and time management to conduct series of trainings, series of orientation to our people. And part of it, during the time of the interview about AWAG, sometimes education is so only religious program. But what we mean is, how about having symposium, direct municipality, in coordination with the barangay officials. Of course, it involves the whole community, so that we could make a change. And however, if we could not definitely have a speaker which is to patronize our municipality, and we could not have a speaker within the municipality, sometimes we could invite now some speakers from NGOs, those service-oriented people. Because during my time, when I have my program in the radio, I explain what is cause-oriented, then service-oriented people, cause-oriented people, and business-oriented people. I had made a comparison who is the most qualified person to sit in as our chief executive, whether the service-oriented, the cost-oriented, and the business-oriented. Almost those service-oriented people, they are generated leaders from the church, because these people render services without any fees. Walay sweldo. Naglihok ni mga tao, walay sweldo. They are not being given salaries, but they render more services. These are the cost-oriented, these are the service-oriented people, doing service without thinking of any ammunition or salaries, and they is even spend their own money for as long as the program of the church, the program of government would go through. And the cost-oriented people, they are there in the service because of some cause. Dunay gusto nilang mahitabo. They have the definite purpose. So, these people will never give a service if it would not be equivalent to their purposes that they want to have it. And these business-oriented people, they are the good businessmen. Business is coming from the word busy. So these business-oriented people are very busy. So they come up to power that they want to be an executive, they want to be an official in the town or whatever in the Philippines, so that they may earn protection out of their businesses. So what we need, so that we could change politically, what we need is the service-oriented people. This is what we have to inject our youth. That because the old ones, like us senior citizens, it is limited already for us. But who will succeed to have in power, to development, and what evil desires is the youth. So we need the youth to be educated, and in their hands lies our political change. But if it remains to be always the image of the youth, kanang nakita nila sa ato karon sa mga hamtong sa mga adults, but they had seen, if this always be the orientation that we come up to the youth, no change, no political change. We need to inject in their minds for political change, that it is not money that will be empowered in choosing a good leader but it is in principle and it is in equality, qualification, and experience they deserve, so that we could have a real executive commissars for the improvement and development of municipality. Anything more?
Thank you, sir, for your valuable time. Good morning once again.
Okay, thank you.
Sir.